Hey guys, thanks for checking out my videos once again. I truly appreciate all of you subscribers. If you're not subscribed, I would please ask you to hit the subscription button down below. It would definitely help me out. And if you like the video or like any of my videos for that matter, please smash the like button. It just ranks up the content and shows more of this to more people who need to see it. So I would truly appreciate two of those things. Now, I'm obviously filming here on my iPhone today. It's not the best of quality, but the content will be lit. So for that fact, stick around. So I'm going to talk about how to become a six-figure recruiter. So any recruiter can make any amount of money at any given time, right? You can become a recruiter and you can make $1,000 a month. You can become a recruiter and do $500 a month. I mean, if you are crazy, but if you want to be a six-figure recruiter and if you want to scale your agency and make it an actual six-figure business, there are a couple core tenets that I have come across that I realized are consistent every single month, every single week, every day practically, that I am focused and utilizing to maintain a six-figure income as a recruiter for my agency. So the number one tenet is hustle. So simply put, hustle in my definition is being better, faster, smarter, more efficient than the next guy or girl doing it. So just hustling yourself, just going after it nonstop, truly like coming up with brand new ideas, like fresh ways to go about it, just getting straight into it without overthinking anything or stopping yourself or letting anybody else, talk you out of it or anything like that. Hustle is a truly like amazing talent to have. And so if you can develop your hustle muscle, you're going to be after it. So that's a huge one. The number two tenet is patience. So this doesn't happen overnight. You're not a six-figure recruiter overnight. You're not even a recruiter overnight. This takes a little bit, right? So you need to learn things. You have to understand the market. You need to figure out what types of companies to work with. Like yesterday's video, I went over the 5 top niche markets to begin recruiting in that are the best and the easiest to get clients in. So knowing those sorts of things and understanding that and having the patience to learn it from either someone else or learn it from the internet, learn it from me, learn it from whoever. Patience will take you a very far way. So being able to be patient for not only getting clients, but just for yourself, for learning and understanding and getting there, quote unquote. The third one is organization. So this is really big and a lot of people overlook this and they might just think, okay, well, I'm an organized person. Well, try running your own business and you'll find out really fast if you're organized or not. So at any given moment, there's probably a million different moving pieces and parts of my business, from contract workers to payrolling for them to my own taxes, to my taxation, to my write-offs, to client outreach, to candidate outreach, to voicemails and cold calls, to making YouTube videos. I mean, like I could go on for hours, but basically there's a million different moving pieces and parts that I need to keep track of and I need to be good at to actually maintain my status and keep everything going properly. So having the organizational skills behind that and not getting frustrated if something takes too long or it's a little bit complicated to keep track of, just being organized and being able to keep that organization is key to having massive success. And so that's one thing that's helped me and maintained my status because I'm naturally very organized, and so it just works out for me. The last of the core tenets that I want to talk about is having true, pure motivation. And you could use any word. You could use drive, ambition. I like to use motivation. You absolutely have to be motivated to get to a six-figure recruiting status. Like, you cannot be in this halfway. You have to be 100%. There's no doubt about it. Like you 100% need to be all in. I mean, you can work a job just like I did and, be at your 9 to 5, start your business, start your outreach, and get clients and get things going. And you can definitely do things that way. And that's totally fine. That doesn't mean that you're not 100% in, because you'll get 100%, believe me. But having the true, real motivation to actually be so motivated that you want to put $100,000 in your bank account by the end of the year, and sustain that and scale yourself up to a six-figure recruiter. That motivation is so key, and it can't really be taught. It just has to be had. You need to have it. You need to understand it. I can guess that maybe you can attain it somehow if you really meditate on it and think about, what you actually want out of your life. Personally, my journey for me came out of a 9-to-5 slave lifestyle that I was working for a few different corporations for, a time period. And over time, being laid off one time, and then working other jobs that were just worse than even the job I had previously. Understanding that jobs are literally a dime a dozen and that they come and they go and that you can get a job pretty much any day that you need a job. The unemployment is so low, employers are begging. So like having your 9-to-5 safety net it's not a safety net. Like understanding that you need to have motivation beyond that. And if you're not motivated to work for yourself or have your own dress code and get up whenever you want and make your own money and put your own food on the table. If you're not motivated like that, then just forget it. Just unsubscribe, forget watching videos like this. Like don't even try because there's no point. There's no purpose to that. You have to have motivation beyond belief, and it doesn't really it doesn't really come in any package. Like it just has to come straight from the heart. Like you have to really be truly motivated from the heart to get to 6-figure status and beyond and scale upward and upward and upward, because that stuff is not teachable. That stuff is what you're born with. And so that's why you see a lot of people that are truly successful and they never give up and they will never back down and they will never stop doing what they're doing ever until they die, because that's really what it's all about. That's what true motivation is all about. So having those core tenets, I would say basically just the absolute hustle component, being patient, being truly organized, and having real motivation or ambition, drive, however you want to put it. Those are the core tenets I would say that it takes to become a 6-figure recruiter in this business and start an agency on your own and get to 6 figures and have no issues with it. So guys, that's pretty much what has been on my mind all day today. So I wanted to do a video about it. So I tried my damn hardest on my good camera, but it came out on my iPhone. So anyways, enjoy. Smash the like button if this was at all motivating or helpful to you. I would really appreciate you doing that. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I hope you enjoy Easter weekend. I will definitely be vlogging all weekend, so I'll come at you with a video tomorrow on Saturday. But bye-bye for now, guys.